So tell us a story of how you became an artist, or what happened before you became an artist. What are all the steps that happened to get you to that point?
All through school, I preferred math, physics, and chemistry. I had no interest in or affinity for the arts. And after high school, I spent about a decade gypsying around. When I was living here in Victoria, maybe 1994, I met my friend David Greeley, who also had a science background and had started teaching himself how to draw at the age of 30, right? This was 10 years ago, 12 years ago. Dave can draw better than anyone I've ever met in my life. He draws beautifully. And we would talk about visual physics and the science of sight and the nature of light. And I began to suspect that maybe I had some artistic ability because of the feedback that Dave and I went through while looking at his drawings. And in 1995, I started carving stone. I got a little piece of soapstone. I wanted to carve a pipe and smoke weed, right? And then over the last 12, 13 years, it has simply taken over my life. I put down the pipe, and the last sculpture I did was, I started with a 5,000-pound block of Chinese marble, white marble from China. And I got paid $15,000 to carve the sculpture. So, I mean, it's coming along. I did it in about 100 hours, and my client said, well, that's a pretty good wage, $150 an hour. And I said, yeah, but you got to pay me for a decade of starving in the dark, right? My master, mentor, friend in Santa Fe Summers, when he goes to the art fairs and people say, how long did it take you to carve that sculpture? He says, it took me my entire life to carve that sculpture. That's how long it took. So, I am not of the school of thought in art that anything goes. In fact, that school of thought pisses me off. I want to see some evidence of creative skill. And I endeavor to reveal these compositions that come from the realm of dreams. I mean, where does inspiration come from? Inspiration comes from God. It is then my job to reveal what God has revealed to me. And this can be done with discipline, effort, courage, sacrifice, a lot of money, hard work. And to this I dedicate my life.